Working the cycle for Jeff Carter. Overloading. It's Timonen for Richards. One touch. Score! Carter caps off a brilliant passing play.
And this is just a succulent one-touch pass. Richards from in behind the icing line in front. That's just synergy.
Ladies and zombies began to outnumber humans, well, that's when you had to cut all emotional ties. If the girls in your neighborhood are now fucked up little monsters, well, maybe it's time to stop driving carpool.
For Cullen, turning there, coming by as Oduya launch, score!
Sure the undead are really dead. Don't get all stingy with your bullets.
Obviously, then they had to throw a plate in there to fix that fractured bone.
Crocker missing his 19th consecutive game tonight. Flyers on the power play, the shot, score! First of the series for Jeff Carter.
Who is in front, but Zherdev gives to Coburn. Coburn to Timonen to the angle, around behind, center, shot, Giroux! Batted down in front, now back to Carter, turnaround shot goes wide. Giroux to it again, good pressure, here's Zherdev, centering, Carter, he scores! Persistence pays off for Jeff Carter.
The Penguins have really carried the play here in the first period. It's Carl with it. Drags it across with Talbot checking it. Shot to the net, off the goal post, and off a flurry and into the net.
The glass has been repaired, and so we resume, and right off the draw, Carter scores.
One home there, so he'll just dump it to Carter. Carter trying to get it to Nodal, but it's cut off by Scrastins. Now Nodal surges to the puck. Back out to Carl, quickly across Mazaus. His shot, save, let in, rebound! Carter and Giroux both after it, but it bounced behind the net. Now Nodal, out to Carl to Mazaus. One-time shot, deflection, score! Jeff Carter in the slot.
Here comes Briere breaking in over the Panther line. Out in front, Carter scores! Oh, what a fast break. Carter's got...
There's a few dumb penalties mixed in there, a few hooking and holding, but goes with the territory.
Out in front, Vokoun got a pad on the puck. O'Donnell throws it in front. Puck free, and finally Ryan Carter trying to pick his way around, didn't work. Carter shoots off Vokoun's glove and in! Oh boy, and we're tied at 2. Vokoun just...
Philadelphia Flyers select from the Canadian Hockey League, Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, Jeff Carter.
The first round of the 2003 draft was very good for the Flyers. They selected Jeff Carter with the 11th overall pick, then took Mike Richards just 13 spots later. From that day on, their careers were intertwined. Their rise through the organization highlighted in 2005 as they helped the Phantoms raise the Calder Cup. The following October, both Richards and Carter made their debuts with the Flyers on opening night against the Rangers.
Breaking in, Mike Richards scores! Mike Richards in his first NHL game.
Even though Richards scored first, it was Carter who enjoyed the more productive rookie campaign. The big righty outscored Richards by 12 goals and 8 points. Still, both players scored over 30 points and proved they belong in the NHL.
Richards could not get it back across, and he is shaken up.
Injuries marred their sophomore seasons in 06-07. Richards missed 23 games with a sports hernia and separated shoulder, while Carter sat out 20 games recovering from a broken leg. The team suffered as well, missing the playoffs for the first time since 1994.
Mike Richards down 2 men. He scores!
Both players bounced back, though, the following season. Richards surpassed his season high in goals after just 28 games. In December of '07, the front office rewarded him with the longest contract in franchise history, a 12-year deal worth $69 million.
I mean, it's a lot of money. It's the next 12 years of my life is I guess, going to be fun, but I think that's overlooked by the opportunity that I have to play in Philadelphia. Ed Snyder, Paul Holmgren has given me the chance that I wanted to be here, to be part of the organization.
It wasn't long before Richards was leading the organization on the ice, fulfilling a role many believe was his destiny from the moment he was drafted.
At this time, we asked Ed Snyder to present the C. The man who will carry on the legacy, ladies and gentlemen, the 17th captain in Flyers history, number 17, number 18, Mike Richards.
While Richards was rewarded off the ice, Carter continued to dominate on it. In 08-09, he scored 46 goals, second most in the NHL. And while it took a little longer, the Flyers did reward Carter with his own massive contract, an 11-year deal worth $58 million he signed just this past November.
Philadelphia's been great to me, right from top to bottom, everybody involved in the organization. You know, I got drafted here, and they welcomed me with open arms, and since that day, it's been great, and you know, I love playing here, so it's a good fit.
You need guys that can score, and Jeff has an active score, and look forward to seeing him score lots of goals over the next number of years.
Both players excelled on the ice. Richards was an All-Star in 2008, Carter in 2009. Richards captured Olympic gold with Team Canada in 2010, and both came within 2 wins of claiming hockey's Holy Grail. This past season, the Flyers appeared poised to make another run at the Stanley Cup, but came up short. And during the struggles on the ice, the demeanor towards the media from both Richards and Carter turned south as well.
Back up. How many wins do you think it'll take to wrap it up with 4 left?
I don't know. We need to win all of them.
Do you feel like that urgency is missing?
I'm not answering that question again.
You know, as I said, he certainly needs to get better in some of these areas, and I believe he will. We'll talk to him about these things, and hope that happens.
Well, no matter what went on off the ice or in the media,
on the eve of the NHL draft, the Flyers traded captain Mike Richards to the Kings and leading goal scorer Jeff Carter to the Blue Jackets. The Flyers cut $100 million in salary and then signed goalie Ilya Bryzgalov to a 9-year deal worth $51 million. In return for trading their 2 best players, the Flyers got forwards Braden Shen, Wayne Simmons, and a second-round pick from L.A., and forward Jakub Voracek from the Czech Republic, and 2 draft picks from Columbus. Philly now has the 8th pick in tonight's draft. Pierre LeBrun breaks down the deal.
Paul Holmgren, the GM of the Flyers, looked down at those 2 guys and decided they're not going to bring us a Stanley Cup. They're not bringing it. And I think this is about changing the dynamic of a team that regressed this year. I like this trade a lot for the LA Kings. I think they were 1 player away, this kind of player, from taking that next step to being a cup contender, and I think they've done it.
Bogosian, cross ice, Enstrom gives it away. Richards with a steal, got Carter with him, shoots it, scores! Richard blows the top shelf, 2-1 Kings.
Pronger to Carter. He was about to go to the bench on a change. Now instead he'll skate up with the puck. Carter cutting to the middle. Carter getting room. Shot, he scores! Oh, good thing he didn't go to the bench. Carter beating Neuvert. And the Flyers lead it 3-1. Chris.
Loina on for Carter. Backhanded up the wall. Matt Calvert can't make a play. Carter carries in. Here's Carter, drops the pass to give and goal. Backhanded and scores. Does Carter. That is his 20th of the season.
Separation. He knows how to cut away from pressure and make a heads-up play.
Richards feathering the puck outside, brings it cross ice. Kopitar to Downey to Carter. He scores! It's a 5-on-4 goal as Stoll and Bergeron just had exited the box. LA has come from 2 down to tie it in the 3rd.
Tough break for Boston.
Krejci that puck off to Savard for a shot that was batted away by Boucher. Savard has it back. He dropped it back. No one home. Richards will get to it. He's got help coming. Richards holding on. Richards, hold, shot. He scores! Mike Richards beating Thomas, and this one will count.
Here's Richards. Richards now to the outside. Out in front, they score! Jeff Carter, set up by Mike Richards, and we're tied.
Makes us stronger.